energy is the Justice card. Now, this is a major card, and so there are lessons tied to this card. Some of you, maybe you're dealing with the Libra. It could be their sun, their moon, or their rising sign. Others of you, again, maybe you're dealing with a legal situation, legal authorities, lawyers, judges, negotiators. Somebody has to make a decision today, and that seems to be a theme for the week. Either being forced to do something, using mental intellect to make an important decision. This might even be the decision to apologize in a situation, because today's lesson centers around integrity. And so it's a day where you'll be focused on fairness, righting the scales, creating some balance, structure, and order in your life. Now, that may mean settling an old debt, and that debt could be financial, or it could be emotional or karmic in some way. But the issue is a fair outcome and trying to restore balance to a situation. So you may be making decisions about all of those responsibilities or obligations that you are juggling. Maybe you're making a decision about what works and what doesn't work. Making decisions that have to do with health, how you eat, exercise, how you live, how your home is arranged, what's the environment around you. So you're trying to create order or restore it. And in some cases it does tie to money. Maybe it's about prudent money management. And it's also about accountability, coming up with a strategy, carefully considering your choices, having a clear vision about something, and once again using the power of intellect and rationality to arrive at a clear-cut perspective. So today is a day where, if you're involved in a legal situation, there may be the intervention of the law. Maybe you're dealing with a trial, a court case, litigation, contracts, things that are binding. But for others of you, this is just about, trying to come to some kind of fair outcome, some kind of conclusion by looking at something through an impartial lens. Now, today is a day where you can take some new matters into stride. You don't have to let something that comes out of the blue unbalance everything. Stay focused on what's important. So you're going to have to make some kind of adjustment today, whether that is because the unexpected has arrived. We spoke about unexpected expenditures or confrontation or some kind of crisis or emergency. So maybe you're having to make a decision to deal with that, to address that. Or maybe you're simply deciding, I'm cutting through a lot of the crap and I'm making decisions that please myself. So you're either doing it for yourself or for people you care for, or again, to accommodate some kind of loss that you're grappling with. Now, this is a day about being fair, making decisions, and making some kind of judgment. So if you've been making some mistakes, today is a day where you're going to be called on it because the universe is trying to right situations. So, again, you may need to restore or establish a better balance in your daily routine, in a relationship, in a situation. You're having to look at where you're taking on too much or where you're just not doing enough, because the outcome needs to be fair. Now, in some cases, this is a focus on unfairness, injustice, false accusers, manipulators, people that are corrupt, people who refuse to apologize or acknowledge their role in a situation. And so somebody may be discriminated against or treated unfairly today. You may be dealing with something that is delayed, or there's a lack of commitment. So the gamut runs from bias, bigotry, prejudice, racism, abuse, taking advantage. Maybe you're having to deal with some kind of red tape, something illegal. Maybe you failed something in some way, or somebody's getting away with something. But it's all about those exchanges that allow you to reorganize your priorities, your goals, your agenda, so that you can meet your obligations and feel a peace of mind about it. Now, today, some things that happen, maybe you're not really a part of. And if you're not, it's a good day to extricate yourself from certain issues that hold the potential to be a problem. But it's a day of examining your own conscience, your participation in situations. Maybe, there's a situation that has occurred, and remember that Ace of Swords says you could be very quick on the draw, a lot of rapid thoughts. Maybe you spit out a response very quickly. Maybe it's not all that nice. You have to look at where people are saying things, and maybe you took offense, and maybe they didn't mean it in the way that you took it. Or perhaps someone has a prejudicial outlook, and maybe that's coming from you, or maybe you're putting that out there too, and that's only serving to confuse a situation. So today is a day where integrity is either rewarded in some way or challenged. And if you have self-doubt about the course of action that you're taking, the path that you're walking, you're likely to follow some bad advice. You're easily influenced. Now, we have to consider that this card has a strong tie to Libra, and Libra, wants to create harmony, and many times hates confrontation. And so there's this waffle, this vacillation between what is the best option. Should I do this? No, maybe I should do that. Consequently, it can be that there's a lot of indecision and not very much gets done at all. So that's why if you have doubts, you may follow the wrong lead. So the more comfortable you are with yourself, who you are, where you are, the easier you can distinguish what's important and what's insignificant, both in matters and people that you deal with. And that way you can make decisions or uphold decisions that are actually best for you.